My grandmother said the secret is on the wind. All stories are wrapped in the billows charted across land, sea, and sky. Collected within dust, spun, spiraled, and carried together. The door is open. The invitation has been issued, and the adventure has begun. Listen, the wind is speaking.
Come along, catch a heffalump. Sit with me on a muddy clump. We'll sing a song of days gone by. Run along now, don't be glum. Get you gone now, have some fun. Don't be long for the end is nigh. Don't let moments pass along and waste before your eyes. March with me in the borough groves. Come with me in the slidey toes. And never ask us why. Come along now. Run away from the humdrum. We'll go to a place that is safe from greed, anger and boredom. We'll dance and sing till sundown and feast with abandon. We'll sleep when the morning comes and we'll rise by the sound of the bird song. We'll be here when the world slows down and the sunbeams fade away. Keeping time by a pendulum as the fabric starts to fray. There's no such thing as time to kill, nor time to throw away. So once for the bright sky, twice for the pigsty, thrice for another day. Come along now, run away from the humdrum. We'll go to a place that is safe from greed, anger and boredom. We'll dance and sing till sundown and feast with abandon. We'll sleep when the morning comes and we'll rise by the sound of the bird song.
She came from the south.
Or was it the west?
I sent her to the north. It was a woman. Or was it a goblin?
She had a goblin.
Why did she have a goblin? I think it was my goblin. You have a goblin? No, a goblin has me. I can't get rid of it.
I know what that is like.
You have a goblin?
No, I talked with your goblin.
Who was the woman?
Was she human?
I thought she was a bear.
She was seeking a bear.
A bear in human form?
A human in bear form? A human cursed to be a bear.
She was on a journey.
A quest.
A gamble.
Seeking her husband.
The goblin?
The bear.
She's married to the bear? The human cursed as a bear.
I thought he was marrying a troll.
She was trying to stop the wedding.
Guess he didn't want to marry a bear. She wasn't a bear, he was.
A cursed bear.
She broke the curse.
Or activated it, like a rewards program.
Like a credit card. Negative points.
But he didn't want to marry the troll.
So she was looking for him. So she came to me. She was seeking love, wisdom,
Cleverness.
Answers.
I couldn't help her, so I sent her to you.
Hello? Is anyone home?
Go away.
Hello?
No one is home.
But I hear you.
Are you deaf? Nobody is home.
Then who is speaking?
The wind.
Oh, the south wind. Perfect. That's just who I want to see.
Oh, shucks. No one is home then.
I can see you.
Oh, shoot. Hang on. How about now?
Still here.
I must have forgot to charge it up.
So are you home?
Unfortunately.
Great. I am leave.
Dokebi means goblin. I'm from Korea. Say it with me. Do-K-B. I am not correcting you.
Dokebi.
That's good.
Are you going to let me in, Great Door Guardian Dokebi?
No, I don't work here.
Just to see the wind?
Southwind isn't home yet. I wasn't lying before.
Do you know when they will come?
I think you can summon them. Winds like stories. They devour them and it fuels them across the world.
So I need to tell you a story?
Do you have anything else to try?
Not really.
Well, I'm listening.
Once upon a time, there was a young woman who lived with her family.
Is this about you? What? You didn't even give me a setting.
It's Norway. I'm from Norway. Can I continue now? She lived with her family and they were happy, but they were hungry. There had been a drought for many moons and the harvest was not good.
I'm hungry.
Me too.
I know, children. We have to make do with what we have.
If they were hungry, why didn't they eat each other?
Will you be quiet?
It's a logical answer, just saying.
How come Leaf gets to eat chicken tonight?
Why is she so special?
Because she didn't eat anything yesterday. The harvest will be better this year. I can tell. Oh, don't go on about that magic feeling you have. The harvest is coming, so we will make do with what we have. Can we eat Leaf if the harvest fails?
I go left leg.
Tuva, Hulda, enough.
See? Logical.
Tend to your chores and go to bed.
Yes, Papa.
Papa. This is the worst year yet. We won't have enough for winter. What are we going to do? We're going to make do with what we have.
Onions, I got onions for sale, sweet, eye-watering onions. Bite into one and feel the tears on your face.
Onions, I got onions for sale. They aren't as good as his, but they're second best.
The whole market only sells onions,
No, but you interrupted me.
but the first two both sell onions.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Just use your imagination.
Cicadas, I have cicadas for sale, sweet, crunchy cicadas.
And that is better? Hello, I'd like some onions.
I got cicadas today, love. Handpicked them myself. How many would you like?
Oh, never mind. Good morning. I'd like a few onions.
Mine are the best there is. They become first rate once my competition starts selling cicadas. How is your family?
We are doing all right.
Harvest is coming late this year.
I know. My papa is worried. We have a lot of mouths to feed. I'd do anything I could to help them.
Well, don't tell my competition, but have a few extra onions, free of charge. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Ulrich, servant to Lord Esbin.
Nice to meet you. I am Leave.
I couldn't help but overhear you earlier,
Oh, that's all right. It's no secret.
but it must be scary. Winter is coming.
My family is strong. We will be all right.
My master would like to offer help.
Why would they do that?
He is kind. He wants to provide your family needs. Master Esbin is rich.
Ask him what the catch is. Nothing comes for free.
Who is telling the story?
Sorry.
The catch was...
Esbin wants you to come live at his castle for a year. He is lonely and in need of a friend. No questions asked.
No questions asked. Is he a troll?
No, but he is peculiar.
What do you have against trolls?
And he would provide for my family?
Yes,
Could he provide for the whole village?
I can ask.
May I have some time to think about it?
Of course. Master Esbin will come on Thursday to hear your answer.
Please tell me you didn't go with the stranger. You did, didn't you? Humans are so stupid and predictable, and you wonder why things go wrong.
My story, anyway, Thursday came along, and true to Alaric's word, Esben came.
Who is that?
A troll.
It's not a ghost.
Hello? Is Leaf here?
It talks?
Of course it talks. This is a fairy tale. Sorry.
Yes, although I'm a bear, I speak. I'm looking for Leaf.
I'm here.
Hello, I'm Esben.
I figured. Alaric said you were peculiar, but I did not consider a bear.
Have you decided about my offer?
What offer?
Esben offered to provide for the family if I live with him for a year.
A whole year?
But you will be provided for.
You will have more than enough food, money, and everything you need. All I ask is for Leaf to be my friend for a year.
Do you wish to go with him?
I mean her no harm. I'm merely lonely.
I am not scared. You need food, and it is no great burden for me. I will go with you, Esben.
Climb on my back, Leaf. We will travel to my palace. Are you afraid?
Why would I be afraid?
You're going to live with a bear.
You should try living with my sisters.
That's it. That's the whole story. You went off with the bear and then came here.
No, but that's all I'm telling you right now.
You don't look it, but you are cruel.
Your turn.
For what?
To tell a story, to call the south wind, remember?
I don't know any.
How do you not know any?
I live in the forest with my goblin friends. We like to dance in circles, make magic go with our clubs, and when thieves come snooping, smash, crack 'em on the head.
Why?
Because it's funny.
It sounds painful.
You don't understand. It's a dokebi thing. You aren't a goblin. You are just a girl with a story.
Right, and I was promised a story.
Okay. Speaking of about thrashing people, it reminds me of the time Harangue was thrashed.
Who is that?
Harangue, it means tiger in Korean. Korea is the place where mountains meet sea, painted on cloth with ink. Their majesty shapes the land. Forests of pine sweep across the land. Magpies laugh from their heights. Rice fields fill the lower land, wet and rich with stories. Caught on the wind, the distant chanting from the rainbow temples. Harangue, Dumbi, Pidon, Shi Harangue.
I don't speak Korean.
Listen again, because as the House of the Winds, you understand all. Back in time when Tiger smoked pipes.
I understood, but what does it mean?
It's like once upon a time. That's how we begin stories in Korea. Back in time when Tiger smoked pipes, there was a harangue, a tiger. Now, tiger is not the smartest of creatures, and it gets in big trouble all the time, getting in the way and being outsmarted. Tiger was hungry. It was winter and cold, and the tiger had not eaten for a long time. There were no animals to hunt. When Tiger got hungry, she went into the village.
I'm so hungry. I tried to hunt rabbits today, but all the rabbits are asleep in their little warm holes. I can't fit in the holes. The last time I tried, I was stuck for 2 weeks. Magpie laughed at me. It was only after eating for that long time that I was skinny enough to get out. A light! Someone is home. I'm going to break in and scare them into giving me some rice and soup.
Oh, child, why are you crying? Do you want to play with this? How about this?
This is perfect. Grandmother Halmoni is busy trying to make the baby stop crying. She won't notice if I sneak in and steal some of that rice and chicken.
If you don't stop crying, then Tiger is going to come and eat you up.
That's right, because I'm big, fierce, and scary.
Tiger will climb right through the window and snatch you up with his big claws. All right, I will give you a persimmon if you stop crying.
What is this frightening persimmon? How does grandmother know of this persimmon, and I don't? Grandmothers know everything, so it must be true. This persimmon must be scarier than me. The child did stop crying of the thought of me, but of a persimmon. It must be large, with big sharp teeth and large eyes, and must have claws the size of my head, and stand 7 feet tall. Persimmons must eat babies for breakfast, and tigers for dinner. I'm so frightened. My toes are shaking, my ears are quivering, my stomach is doing somersaults. I have to get out of here before the monstrous persimmon comes.
Ah, a tiger.
The end.
That was a great story.
You're just saying that.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so what did you learn?
Well, the tiger didn't have all the information when he ran into the thief, so he made the wrong assumption. But because he was outsmarted, he didn't eat the baby.
I guess you were paying attention.
So when does the south wind come?
I don't know. You can't rush the wind.
But you said...
I don't have all the information here. I'm working with guesses.
I heard stories. Who told the stories?
We did.
Oh, darling, it was just beautiful. You are beautiful. Who are you?
I'm Leave. I'm here to...
Oh, Leave, the girl from the story. Of course. It's a pleasure to meet you, officially, and not in story form.
She didn't finish her story.
Who are you?
You're a goblin.
My what?
I'm trying to find the palace east of the sun and west of the moon in search of my...
No idea where that place is. It might be next to the other palace I saw the other day when cruising through the Algiers, but then that could have been Minsk. I wasn't really paying attention. I was thinking about something that Icarus told me. I told him not to use wax on his wings. No one listens to me, so you know he plummeted down, hit the ground hard. But not as hard as that time those giants in Ireland built a causeway. Giant feet. You know what I mean.
No, I don't.
Do you know the way or not?
Since when do you care?
I'm investing early.
Know what?
The palace east of the moon and west of the sun.
You mean east of the sun and west of the moon?
Yes.
No idea, doll. But you should really talk to my sibling Eastwind. They know everything about the world that I don't. I can take you there.
That would be great. Thank you so much.
Hold up. Let me get my club.
Why?
I'm coming with you. You have to finish your story, and it's obvious you need my help.
This is all so exciting. A trip. This reminds me of the time I visited Maui, and he was trying to catch the sun. He had to use a lasso to capture the dang thing. It was going too fast across the sky, and he needed to slow it down. Hanging on to the sun with a rope is much more exciting than riding a chariot like Apollo. Can't stand that guy. Apollo was all high and mighty. This one time, he tried to catch the sun, and he lost it.
This is when you brought her to me.
Well, what was I supposed to do?
Drop her from the sky?
That's mean. She can't fly. True, most humans can't.
It is a wind thing.
And birds. Birds fly.
I don't like birds. Why?
Something about the way they stare at you. Feel the same way about fish. They have that side eye that freaks me out. It's like they know.
Well, that girl's not a bird or a fish.
No, she wasn't, but she came to me.
Welcome, travelers. Come, sit, rest, eat.
You aren't a very good gate guard.
I'm not guarding the gate. I am resting.
Shouldn't you be working?
When it is time to work, but now it is meal time. Sit. Now, who are you? I am Hanuman, companion and devotee to Rama.
I am Leave, and this is my friend Tokebi.
It means goblin.
I know. It is a pleasure to meet you. Have some food.
Don't mind my friend. He's a bit grumpy.
I'm not.
Now, what brings you to the home of the east wind?
The south wind said the east wind might know the way to the palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Do you know it?
I do not, but the east wind has been all over the world. They might know. Do you know how to call the winds?
Oh, I know this. You have to tell a story. I want the next part of your story, Leave.
We need to exchange stories?
Correct. Tell me your story and I will tell you mine. And the east wind will hear and come to visit. Winds collect stories. Shall we begin?
Welcome to my home.
This is beautiful, Esben. You never said it was this big.
You never asked.
I just assumed it was a cave.
Assuming is dangerous.
I am pleasantly surprised.
Because you thought you were going to live in a cave with a bear, this is much better, yes?
Yes.
You have free reign. Anything you need or want is here.
And you will send food to my family?
Yes. Now shall I show you around?
Does the bear eat you?
Does everything revolve around food for you?
Basically, yes. Yes, it does.
Esben did not eat me. I am standing right next to you, so how could he eat me?
Magic.
I didn't interrupt you, did I?
No, continue.
Thank you. The palace was beautiful and Esben was kind. It was the first evening that I discovered his secret.
Leave?
Esben?
Please blow out your candle.
Why?
Trust me. Please do it.
I can't see you.
That is the point. I wanted to talk with you and get to know you.
In the dark?
Feel my hand.
It's not furry.
No.
It is a human hand?
Yes. I am human.
What about the bear?
Only at night I can turn back into a human.
But why? Why can't I look at you?
I cannot talk about it, but you must trust me.
I trusted him. Everything he said. He sent food and money for my family. We spent many months together in the dark. Esben was gone during the day, off somewhere as a bear, and I explored the palace. There truly was everything.
Is this the part where everything goes wrong? Because nothing has gone wrong yet, and frankly, it's kind of boring.
For that comment, you have to wait to hear what happens.
But it goes wrong.
Yeah, it does.
Called it. Okay, Hanuman, it's your turn.
You are the pushy one, aren't you?
Am I, though?
Well, now I shall tell you a story from my home, that vast and beautiful India. So, dear Leave, listen well. Imagine a place that does not know winter, but rains come in monsoons. It is a place of color and spice that swirl together. It is the land of coconuts and festivals. Saffron land, a place where elephants roam. Ek din ek rajala.
Once there was a king.
High on the mountain Kailash lived the god Shiva with his wife, the goddess Parvati, and their two children, Ganesh and Kartikeya. Ganesh and Kartikeya loved each other like any brothers do, but also like brothers, they were prone to fighting.
Is Ganesh a human or an elephant?
Both. I mean, come on. I live with a bear man.
He has an elephant head. It is said his mother Parvati crafted him. Shiva did not know this and cut his head off when Ganesh prevented his father from entering because his mother was bathing. So Shiva found an elephant head to give to the boy.
What a great story. Good. Where is the wind?
Patience. That is only one beginning to my story. Stories are like a circle. You can start anywhere, multiple beginnings that never end. Ganesh and his brother Kartikeya were out walking one day.
Should we walk over here?
I don't care.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. I am so bored.
We've been outside for 5 minutes.
I am so bored. Why did Mama kick us out?
Because you broke a jug with that stick you were swinging around.
Well, it's not my fault. You moved.
You just have terrible aim.
I do not.
What is this? Have you ever seen such a fruit?
No, but I'm starving.
Hey, I saw it first. It's mine.
But I touched it first. It's mine.
No, it's not. Give it to me.
No, I get to eat it. The boys argued and argued over the fruit. They decided the best thing to do was take it home and let their parents decide what to do.
Mom, Dad, this fruit is mine. My brother won't give it to me. Tell him it belongs to me. It's mine.
Boys, slow down. I can't hear both of you at once.
Let me see the fruit and start your story over, one at a time.
We were walking and playing. I saw this fruit. I've never seen it before. I saw it first, but Kartikeya took it from me. Tell him it belongs to me.
Not true. When we were playing, I was the first to touch the fruit. Ganesh was too slow, so I was first. The fruit is mine. Tell him it belongs to me.
Now Lord Shiva recognized the fruit as a special fruit. It contained all the wisdom of the world.
This fruit is full of wisdom bestowed upon whoever eats it.
Then split it between both boys?
That cannot work. The whole fruit must be consumed by a single person for it to work. But I cannot decide between my two sons.
Then let's have a contest to decide.
Yes, that is a great idea, love.
It shall be a race.
The first to circle the universe 3 times will win the fruit.
A race? I am the fastest. Peacock, let's go.
How will I ever beat my brother? He is faster. He can fly on his peacock. My mount is a mouse.
Yeah, I'm not very fast.
And I'm a large boy, so that will slow us down.
You aren't that heavy.
That's because you're a magic mouse.
But I can't fly.
Just enough magic to carry an elephant and be his best friend.
Aw, you're my best friend too, Ganesh.
I love you, Mouse.
I love you.
Son, if you wish to win the race, you might want to start.
I cannot beat my brother at speed. There must be another way. Circle the universe 3 times. My universe! My universe! Mother, father, please stand here. There, I have won. Please give me the fruit.
What are you talking about?
I circled the universe 3 times.
You haven't even left yet.
I do not need to leave to circle the universe. The ancient text said that the universe is contained in you, and for me, my parents are my entire universe. So I have circled my universe 3 times, so I have won the challenge.
Shiva and Parvati knew this was correct. Ganesh was very wise already. Shiva gave the fruit to Ganesh, and he ate it, becoming more wise.
What about the brother? What happened when he returned?
That is the beauty of the story. There are many endings. Some say he was furious.
I should have won. Ganesh tricked you. He changed the rules. I made 3 times around the whole universe. I can't stay here.
Other stories say he was understanding.
I agree to the outcome. Ganesh was very wise and clever in it. He understands the universe is contained in his parents and circled them 3 times. I am happy that he is my brother.
A story that is too brittle cannot survive for a long time. Stories need to be kept alive and cared for.
Like gardening or friendship.
Exactly. They are our constant companions.
Thank you for that story. It was lovely.
I must go now. It was a pleasure to meet you, Leave. I wish you well on your quest. If you ever need anything, do not hesitate to call me.
How can you hear me?
I have great ears. Now goodbye.
I heard a story, and frankly, I've heard better. But I'm here now.
Are you the East Wind?
No, I am your grandmother. Of course I'm the East Wind. What do I look like?
Sorry, it's just you look a lot like South Wind.
We do not look the same. What a rude thing to say.
Sorry, it's just you are the second wind I've ever met before and...
Oh, please. Stop apologizing.
I'm sorry.
Better. Now, what do you want?
Are you always this rude?
I try to be.
I'm trying to find the palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Do you know where it is?
Just because it has east in it doesn't mean I know where it is.
Southwind said you might know.
Southwind knows nothing, but they are right. If I did know, I would know.
If you did know, then you would know. That makes perfect sense. Come on, Leave. This wind is useless. We'd have better luck picking a direction and walking.
As much as I hate it, you could try the west wind. I don't get that way often. We don't get along.
I'm picking up a pattern.
Will you take me?
Only if you keep up. I am not stopping. The last time I agreed to help someone, I tried to get this guy, Odysseus, home. He was very lost in the sea, and his men kept getting eaten. The problem was he angered Poseidon, so the god kept blowing him off course. I gave up. Didn't want to get involved in that one. Good thing, too, because I heard there were Cyclops or something. And honestly, it wasn't nearly as exciting as the time I met Ravana. He had 10 heads. How, you ask? Not sure, but he did. But man, that guy was fun. Until he stole Ram's wife. Then he wasn't fun anymore. You know who else stole things? Raven. He stole the sun. But that was okay, because humans didn't have the sun. And you guys don't have fur, so you freeze. Raven was the good kind of stealing. There's a difference, but no one can agree on it.
It was really sweet that you thought I might know the answer.
I didn't, but I didn't want to talk to her anymore.
So you brought her on a trip and ignored her?
Essentially.
She was with my goblin.
Yeah, I liked the goblin. If I wasn't the wind, I'd be a goblin.
I'd be a bear.
Like her lover, Espen?
Are they lovers? I thought they were married.
Her story has been unclear.
She's keeping the details light for the goblin. He can't handle anything heavy. Yeah, I get that. So what happened when she came to you?
East wind. Never again. I can't listen to any more rants about cold coffee and overpriced bagels. It is wind. Why do they need to eat? I need to eat. Do you have any food?
Shh. If you aren't quiet, you are going to become dinner.
Hey. Take it easy. I'm not gonna eat you.
Nobody's home.
Seriously?
What? It worked on you.
What world do you live in? Hello, we did not mean to disturb your nap.
Hello, I'm Jaguar. I'm made of spots and teeth. But don't let that intimidate you, unless you're a rabbit. But you aren't. I was just taking a nap. If you want to join me, the rock is nice and sunny.
Ah, Jaguar, I am looking for the west wind.
Ah, Westwind, a good pal of mine. We tried to start an art museum together, but we didn't get any art, so we just had an empty room. It was a big hit. People thought it was very deep.
Listen, Jaggy, we don't have time for any more of these rambling stories.
Whoa. Calm down, little one. Take it easy. Why are you so tense?
Because my friend Leave here is on a deadline. Do you know what that is, Spotty?
The line where you die.
No, it's the line where I guess that kind of works. It doesn't matter. Lee's bear boyfriend is... Wait, I have no idea. Why are you here? You haven't finished your story yet.
I mean, I did on the walk here, but neither of you were listening.
Stories? I love a story.
We can swap stories if it will call the west wind.
Sure, I don't ever call them though. Sometimes they are here, and sometimes they aren't. Freaky, right? You can't always see them either, but you can feel them.
Yeah, I'm going to say go ahead and start, Leave.
Where did I leave off?
You just found out Esben was human.
Right. Esben told me that he was a bear during the day and a man at night, in the dark. He asked me not to see him with a candle.
And you trusted him?
We are getting to that. During the day, I explored the place. I made friends with the servants. Esben was not home then. He went out and was gone until night. At night, we would have dinner in the dark. How was your day?
It was all right. I traveled far south today to solve a problem. There was a bridge that wouldn't stay built. It kept collapsing.
How did you fix it?
I ate the trolls that lived beneath it.
Oh,
No, I helped them build it stronger. The mud kept washing away the beams.
and you can do that in bear form?
Just because I'm a bear doesn't mean I lost all my knowledge. Besides, it makes me more in demand. A magic-speaking bear?
But you aren't magic.
All people see is a speaking bear, so they think I'm magic. How was your day?
It was all right, the same as yesterday.
Are you all right? You don't sound like it.
It's nothing.
Leave, what is it?
I miss home. Can I please go visit? It's been months. It's spring.
Of course you can visit.
Oh, I thought...
You don't need my permission. You aren't a prisoner.
I know, but we have our deal.
Just that you'd keep me company. I never intended to deny you any time with your family. Go tomorrow.
Yes? Thank you.
But a word of caution. Be careful what you tell them about me, and don't listen to what they say.
What do you mean?
People make poor choices when they're jealous or scared.
I won't make poor choices. The next day, I traveled home to see my family. It had been many months since I had left. I was happy to see that Esben had kept his word. Their home was filled with food, warmth, and gifts.
Leave!
Hello, Papa. I've missed you all.
We didn't.
I got your room.
Your bear has been very kind.
I know. Oh, I brought gifts.
I want to switch with you.
No, I don't.
This is all so fun. Is this bear wealthy? It would appear so.
I should have gone with the bear. Then I would have been rich.
He wouldn't like you. I would make a better princess.
It's so unfair that Leave is the one he chose. She doesn't understand fine jewelry.
Rich fabric.
Look at her. She's still wearing simple clothes.
Such a waste.
Such a waste.
Has he been nice to you?
Yes, Esben is so kind and thoughtful. We spend hours talking and talking. I have everything I need provided for, and he spends his days helping people.
We will talk more at dinner. I need to run to the market. Girls, keep your sister company.
So tell us everything.
What's it like living with a bear?
He isn't really a bear.
What do you mean?
He turns into a man at night, but he doesn't want me to see him, so we talk in the dark.
In the dark?
Is he a monster?
No, he isn't.
How do you know?
You've only seen him as a bear.
And it's dark when he's a man.
Or maybe he's a troll.
Or a goblin.
What do you people have against goblins?
Strange that he won't let you see him.
I don't mind. I'm sure he has a good reason. He hasn't done anything to make me not trust him.
But you don't know.
Do you really want to be with a man who won't show himself to you?
I mean...
You have to find out.
When he's sleeping, take a peek.
Make sure he isn't something hideous.
I don't think he is. Even if he was, Esben is too good for me to care about appearances.
That's because you got strange taste.
If he is ugly, flee, but bring back as much gold as you can.
I don't know. He asked me not to. Wouldn't that break his trust?
Trust me, sister, you can't trust anyone.
Besides, why wouldn't he show you himself? He must be hiding something.
I guess you have a point.
Of course we do.
You can't leave it there.
That is quite a story.
Your turn, big guy.
Dokebi, manners.
What? I got things to do, places to be.
Really?
Not really, but the antics of it all.
I don't mind. I have a story I think will amuse you. It is from the Aztec people. They are the ancient civilization that Mexico comes from. The jungles are deep and full of secrets and magic. Hidden in the leafy greens are ancient pyramids, peoples, and stories. This story goes like this. Back before Quetzalcoatl came, the people only ate wild game and roots. They did not eat maize, corn, because it was locked behind the tall walls of the mountain city.
What's for dinner, Quatley?
Roots, more roots, and some more roots. Did you catch anything?
A rabbit, but it got away.
It got away.
Yeah, I let it go. Did you catch anything?
No, Aunt. I tried to catch fish, but it was slippery. I fell in the river.
So, roots for dinner?
Roots.
Roots.
These are very chewy.
They're always chewy.
I wish we had some of that maize they have behind the walls of the mountain city.
But no one can get in there.
The walls are too high.
None of the gods can get in.
We could ask the priest to contact Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl, now there's an idea. He doesn't come around much, does he?
Can't hurt to ask.
So the people went to the temple and asked the god Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl means feathered snake. He was very important to the ancient peoples of Mexico, the Aztec, and the Mayan, the Toltec.
A feathered snake? That's awesome.
Yeah, he kinda is. And he is smart.
Did he come to help the people?
Yes.
Who has called me?
We have.
Why have you called me?
We need your help, Quetzalcoatl.
What is your request?
Ooh, formal. I like it.
We desire the maze that is behind the mountain walls, but no one can enter. It's too high. Many have failed.
Basically, we are tired of eating roots.
Yes, but with the maze, we can make so much more. And we could offer you delicious meals only if we had access to the corn.
Again, we are tired of eating roots.
Silence. Let me think. Yes, I like this challenge. It is a great challenge. It is worthy of the great feathered snake. I will find a way into the palace and bring back the maze.
Oh, thank you.
Quetzalcoatl traveled to the high mountain walls.
Yes, these are high. I can see why no one has been able to climb them. This challenge has been failed many times because people have tried to use strength. But strength is not the answer. I need to use intelligence. Walls are high and thick. They cannot be easily broken, but all walls have cracks. I will need to find one and enter that way. I shall turn myself into an ant.
Quetzalcoatl, successful at getting a grain of corn, carried it back to the people.
People, I have returned, successful. Here is your maize, your grain of corn. Use it well. Make new dishes, delicious dishes. Grow your brains from the grain and create wonderful things.
True to their word, the people grew the single kernel of corn into more corn. They devoted their time to building beautiful cities, temples, and palaces. They stared into the skies, learned the stars and astronomy, and created calendars. The end.
But Quetzalcoatl stole from the palace behind the mountains.
Did he steal or did he provide?
I guess it depends on who's telling the story.
There is never just one meaning from a story. Man, those stories were awesome. I heard them from miles away and had to come as soon as I could.
Are you the West Wind?
The one and only.
It is a pleasure to meet you, West Wind.
Have we met before? Do you live on the coast?
I live near a coast.
The West Coast?
Which West Coast?
My West Coast.
Yes?
Great, so how can I help you?
I am looking for the palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Oh man, I know where that is.
You do?
Yeah. I was at this food truck in Pasadena with my friend, and my friend told me of his sister's cousin's boyfriend. He was at the bay and overheard a lobster fisherman mention a rumor popular in the southern towns. Apparently hats there are not cool, like at all.
Going in circles now.
Right. So the lobster merchant said that sometimes they hear angry noises when out on the sea. They know that this is from the palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
What are angry noises?
Something like that, but no one who has ever followed them has ever returned.
If no one has returned, then where do the stories come from?
Good point.
So, do you know where it is?
No idea.
You just said you know.
I need to ask my friend's sister's
Yeah, we get
cousin.
it. Useless.
But the North Wind might know. They have a fantastic memory.
Northwind, can you show me the way?
Yes. Follow me. I must warn you. Where we are going is quite different from here. The north is full of cold things. Not unlike when I was in Nephilim. The Jordanham are not in a good mood. I think it has to do with the cold, but they are frost giants, so maybe they are just grumpy. Also grumpy, stay away from Isis. She has been really grumpy ever since her husband Osiris was murdered and split into pieces. Not the day to ask for hieroglyphics lessons. Seriously. But speaking of powerful women, have you met Pele yet? She's an actual volcano. Imagine living on an island with an active volcano.
We are coming near the end of the story.
You were the last one to see her.
I kinda miss her.
I don't.
She was smart.
Smart enough to come to me.
How does the story end?
We will have to listen for it.
We are good at that.
It is part of the job.
Everything is carried on the wind.
Experiences are shared on the wind.
Life is lived on the wind.
The secret is on the wind.
Brr. West Wind was not kidding. This place is harsh.
Shh, she arrives.
Look, a cave and an orange light. They must have a fire in there. Let's go ask.
You can't just enter strange caves. What about trolls?
What about goblins?
Where?
You! Aren't you supposed to be a big scary goblin with a magic club?
Yeah, but trolls.
Then you can protect me.
But trolls.
Don't worry, I'll deal with the trolls. You just deal with the wolves.
Wolves!
Come inside to the warmth.
How do we know you won't eat us?
You don't.
Is this a trap?
It might be. You won't know unless you enter.
But can we trust you?
Probably not, but that isn't for me to decide. You've made your choice. Welcome.
You're a spider.
That is correct. Anansi is my name. My home is the far-off land and people of Ghana.
You are far from home.
Am I? Or is place and time simply an illusion? Like this?
Are you magic?
says the goblin with the magic club.
I work in trade and illusions and tricks. You decide if that's magic.
I've been hearing a lot of stories about tricks and illusions these days.
They can be very powerful.
So you won't eat us?
Maybe a snack later.
Anansi, we are looking for the North Wind. Have you seen them?
Not for you for a few days, but they live here. What do you think of this scarf?
I think it's beautiful.
Thank you. I've woven all the stories I hear into it. It's almost finished, but needs a few more stories.
I can tell you a story, but you will need to tell one too. To call the wind. It's worked before.
It will help pass the time. Will you begin?
I returned to Esmond's palace that night. I was conflicted after talking to my sisters. I trusted Esmond. If he didn't want me to see him during the night, then I should respect that, right? But what if they were right? Should he be lying to me? Could he be lying to me? What if he is a monster and that is why? I made up my mind. I saw for myself. I saw the most beautiful man I had ever seen. I knew then that I had made a mistake. I broke his trust and he was about to know it. 3 drops of wax fell.
What? Leave? Leave, why are you here?
I was worried you were a troll.
A troll? What have you done?
I just looked at you.
You listened to your family's assumptions. Why didn't you trust me?
Because you lied to me.
No, I didn't. I just asked you.
But I never saw who you were.
You've cursed me.
Cursed you? You were a bear. Someone else cursed you.
You've cursed me to remain a bear.
Whoa, get back here. Back up and start over. Who cursed you?
A troll. Cursed to be a bear during the day. The only way to break the curse was to live with someone who loved me for me and didn't see my true form for a year.
Why didn't you just say that?
I didn't want to scare you.
Well, you did. You could have just said, hey, Leave, I'm a cursed bear. I need someone to live with me and not look at me at night. It's not that hard.
You're right, but it's too late now.
What do you mean?
Since I broke the rules of the curse, I am required to go marry the troll's daughter. I must go.
You can't. We'll find another way.
No, you can't. I must travel to the palace east of the sun and west of the moon. No one ever returns from there. Goodbye, Leave. Knowing you has been the best part of my life. I am sorry I lied to you and caused you to mistrust me.
I will find you and figure out a way to break the curse.
East of the sun.
West of the moon. The secret is on the wind. Follow the stories.
I have to find the wind.
What a tragic story.
Indeed.
I failed Esmond. If only I had trusted him.
Don't blame yourself. He should have trusted you. He didn't. And now you are here. But you met me.
Trust is a tricky thing. It cannot be seen or touched, but it can be felt and broken. Once broken, it can never be repaired like new. It's like a teacup. You can fix it, but it will always have cracks.
That is why I'm looking for him. I have to fix the curse.
Do you know how to?
No, but I will figure it out. But I have to find him first. That is why I need the north wind.
Then I will tell you my story so we can call the wind. Do you know why pigs rut their noses in the ground?
No.
Let me tell you a Yoruba story. They're the people from Nigeria, Africa. It is a land of magic that is found in the water, the trees, and the animals. It is the land of ancestors and stories. One day, which never ends. Some time ago, time flies, days go by. Iyape Tortoise wanted to celebrate the funeral of his father-in-law, but he had no money. Tortoise tried to borrow money from the neighbors, but they all knew him to be tricky and bad with the money, so they said no.
I need to borrow money to celebrate the funeral of my father-in-law. My wife wants it to be a beautiful funeral. I wish to invite the whole village, but I need money. I guess I will ask my neighbor, Pig, a lady.
Hello, Yape Tortoise.
Hello, Alede Pig.
What can I help you with?
I need to borrow some money.
Sorry, I can't loan you any. Everyone knows you don't pay it back.
Please, it's for a funeral. I will pay you back.
No.
What if I pay you back tenfold?
Ooh.
Elade thought and thought about it. His eyes grew greedy at the thought of 10 times the money.
I agree.
Now several weeks went by, and Iapa Tortoise hadn't paid the money back. He started avoiding Elade Pig. Finally, one day...
Yape Tortoise, I know you are home. Open the door.
Oh no, what are you going to do? I have an idea. I will hide in my shell. How's that going to work, love? You will use my shell like a stone to cook on. Tell Alede I am not here. Pig is not that smart and will not notice.
Where is he? I know he's home.
Who?
Yape Tortoise.
I haven't seen him all day. I've been cooking.
How can he not be here? I've looked everywhere.
I wish I could help you, but I have to keep cooking.
Ah!
Now what have you done? All that work gone to waste.
I'm sorry, I was angry.
That is no excuse.
Oh, hello, Alede. Hello, love. There you are.
What brings you here?
What brings me here? Don't you remember? The money? Paid 10 times higher?
Oh, yes. That. Let me grab it. Where's the counter? Love, where's the counter? I was cooking and the laid-egg pig got so angry that he kicked it outside. It rolled away in the bushes. It rolled away? Oh, no. That is where I stored all the money for Alede.
In the bush? That thing I kicked?
Yes, that's it. If you want it, you will have to go look for it.
So we must not be greedy and not act when we are angry, or we might regret our actions.
But Iyape didn't keep his promise.
Oh, please. Elade only agreed to lend the money after Yape said to pay it back 10 times. Elade sounds greedy to me.
Then Iyape shouldn't have promised that much.
I think Yape was right.
Iyape is tricky. He walks the gray. Sometimes his actions are questionable. Elade, though, acted in anger and haste and only made things worse. But these are things you must answer for yourself. Here, this is my gift to you.
The scarf?
Yes, with all the stories woven into it.
It's beautiful.
And magic. Can you see it? Did you blow out the fire again?
No, North Wind did.
They can do that? Break your illusion?
Of course I can.
North Wind, when did you arrive? I didn't hear you like the others.
I have been here a long time. I'm not as ruckus as them.
I've been looking for you.
I know. I heard your story.
Do you know how to get to the palace of east of the sun and west of the moon?
I do.
You do?
Finally.
I was just there.
Did you see Esben?
Yes.
Is he all right?
He's being held prisoner by the trolls because he refuses to marry the troll daughter, Sigrun. He says he is waiting for his love.
His love? Does he mean me?
Who else would he be waiting for to prevent the wedding?
Can you take me there? I need to break the curse.
I will take you there.
Come, daughter Sigrun, you must look pretty for your future husband.
Why? He doesn't want to marry me.
Because you haven't brushed your hair in a week.
Love has nothing to do with the outside.
It helps.
This is so antiquated. I don't want to marry anyone who doesn't love all of me. Besides, he's a bear.
Cursed as a bear. I did that. And as soon as he marries you, I'll lift it.
Still a bear.
You're going to throw away all of my hard work?
Maybe. You didn't ask me about any of it.
Brush your hair and brush your teeth and put this on. We are going to talk to him. And if he won't marry you willingly, then more curses will be in order.
Lovely. A forced marriage. What could go wrong?
Wow, look at this place.
Kinda a mess, right?
No, it's glorious. It's just the right kind of organized chaos. The kind only one person knows how to navigate. I love it.
You are so strange.
I know, but you love me for it.
Somewhere in here we are looking for where a troll would keep Esben.
Are we looking for a bear or a man? 'Cause that changes a lot for me.
Just look.
Look, Father, I really do appreciate the arrangement. You have gone through a lot of work to bring us together.
I applaud your efforts. This is a long thought out plan.
I'm just fine as a single troll. I do better. Besides, I have a type. It's not this. No offense.
None taken.
And I don't accept a random cursed bear man to be into me.
Though you are lovely, Sigrun.
Thank you. Sorry, you.
You have an infectious attitude.
You are an optimist. This whole situation would crush others.
I've seen worse.
So have I.
Assuming we both get out of here unmarried, I'd like to remain your friend.
I'd like that too.
Silence, both of you. Mother was right. When she said my child would be my punishment, you are marrying him. End of story. And if you don't, I will turn you into a ferret for the rest of your life.
Did you say a parrot?
Ferret.
I heard carrot.
Ferret. Ferret. The rodent.
Oh,
parrot.
carrot.
Enough. We have a wedding to prepare for.
It's locked.
Of course it's locked. What did you expect?
Let me use my club.
You can unlock the door?
I have a magic club.
Shh! Someone will hear you. I thought you were going to turn it into the key.
This is more fun. Okay, fine.
Leave?
Esben?
What are you doing here?
Rescuing you. He sounds smarter in the stories.
Who is this?
Long story. Let's get you out of here.
However did you find me?
Your friend is very persistent, annoying, and brilliant. She got the ones to show her the way.
Get over here with that club and get the chains off.
Please?
Thank you. Come on.
I can't go.
So this is a waste of time.
Esben.
If I go, the curse won't be broken. I have to stay. I can't be an animal the rest of my life. I can't do that to you. And who knows what the troll will do to you.
But you will have to marry the troll.
We all make sacrifices for the people we love.
I'm not leaving without you. We will figure out a way to break the curse.
I might know a way.
Back, I tell you.
It's all right. We can trust her.
Trust her not to eat us.
Trust her to help. She's a friend.
Who has no desire to marry you?
Wow, behold your beauty. I am honored to be in your presence.
You can help?
Yes, if you challenge the person who placed the curse and can outwit them, they have to break the curse.
And you're smart?
Outwit them?
My father, you would have to outwit him, prove that the curse is wrong.
And if I can't?
Then he can curse you.
Ooh, you could be bears together.
Let's try it.
You don't have to.
I'm not leaving you here.
You and I shouldn't be forced to do something we don't want to.
Absolutely. I'm here to help you however you need.
Sigrun.
Sigrun? Beautiful.
I'll go tell father that you've changed your mind. Then during the wedding, you have to object and issue the challenge.
Let's do it.
I'll come with you.
He'll recognize you.
I have a magic club. Want to see it in action?
You need to hide until the wedding.
I'm sorry I didn't trust you and didn't respect your wishes.
Don't apologize. I'm sorry I didn't trust you with the knowledge and lied to you.
It wasn't really a lie.
I was afraid that you'd leave me.
Because you never asked me and judged me on something you didn't know.
I know.
It's in the past now. I'm going to break the curse and we can go home.
Beautiful people, we have gathered here today to witness the unlawful, unwanted marriage of these two mismatched people who do not like each other. I mean, we are here to watch these people get married, then party.
Yay!
I knew from the moment I saw Sigrun that she was the most beautiful creature I've ever seen. Her smile lit up my soul, and that takes a lot. This guy is also pretty great. He must be if he inspired my now friend to go on a great journey for him.
You are the worst priest.
Anyway, now would be a good time if anyone had anything to add or object to this union. I didn't actually memorize this ceremony or anything. I'm making it up as I go, and it's getting less and less convincing with every word I speak.
I issue the challenge.
What?
I challenge your curse on Esben,
Who are you?
the person you deal with when you mess with my family.
Did you know about this, Sigrun?
Me? I don't know if I do.
Useless. Girl, do you know what happens when you issue a challenge?
I outwit you.
I get to ask an impossible question used to form the curse. And if you are able to find the answer, you win. But the answer is impossible.
Sounds easy enough.
And if you lose, you will be cursed by the same curse.
I agree to those terms.
Hold up. Who decides the winner?
Who are you?
A goblin. Don't worry about it. Answer the question.
The winds.
Oh, we know those guys. Hey.
You know the winds?
It's a long story. I accept.
Very well. If Esben is cursed to turn into a bear during the day and a man at night, but as time passes, his form becomes stuck only as a bear, is Esben still a human? And if Esben returns from bear form to human form, is he still a bear? Which is he?
A challenge has been issued. The question asked. Now you must answer.
Esben is cursed to turn into a bear during the day and a man at night. But as time passes, his form becomes stuck as a bear. Is Esben still a human? And if Esben returns from bear form to human form forever, is he still a bear? What makes him a bear? If he is in bear form, is he actually still a human when everyone sees the bear? I thought he was a bear until I saw the man, but does that make him less of a bear? He might have been born a man, but the bear has become him. Honey is turned into wax, but it is still honey. But not really. The honey is changed, and we do not think about the honey when we use the wax. I don't know what the answer is. I don't think there is an answer. It's an impossible question.
A tiger and persimmon.
A race around a universe.
An ant steals corn.
A tortoise and a pig.
My grandmother says the secret is on the wind. Collected, dust, spun, spiraled, and carried together. The door is open. Listen to the wind, and you will find the answers.
Ranky Tiger did not see the persimmon, but Tiger was scared of it, thinking it was a monster. The thief was scared of the tiger. Were either less justified in their fear?
Was Ganesha's universe any more less than a universe than Kartikeya's because of its size? Was the outcome of the story any less important when Kartikeya's reaction changed?
Was Quetzalcoatl stealing from a place that refused to share with those who had none an act of clever service or theft? Can desperate actions of survival be moral?
Was Iyape correct in refusing to pay back the loan and tricking Elede, or was Elede correct in violently demanding payment and only offering help to satisfy his greed?
They are all correct. A story that is too brittle cannot survive. A story that has only one answer is not a story. A story is only true because there is more than one truth, because it is about people and our truths aren't any less valid than anyone else.
Truth.
Answers.
Wisdom.
Meaning.
I make the meaning, and so does everyone else. and they are both true and false, meaningful and meaningless. The answer is both. Esben is equally a bear and a man, as much as he is neither a bear and neither a man.
That's my friend.
I don't think that is true.
But it is. I don't think of all that goes into a scarf when I use a scarf, but the scarf could not exist without all the thought and materials that make the scarf a scarf. But even if I don't think about that, the scarf is still a scarf, and also only a scarf because of everything it is not. The wool is no longer the same as it was on the sheep, but it isn't the same and different equally. If I replace half the wool and you replace the other half of it, it is still the same scarf, but also a new scarf. Esben is both a man cursed to be a bear, but a bear that is cursed to be a human.
It is a convincing argument.
It is up to the winds.
We ourselves are made of changing elements.
We cannot be seen.
But we can be felt.
Do we exist less without sight?
We cause damage.
And bring rain.
Yet we cannot be seen.
We cannot be heard.
Without the help of the trees.
Or caves.
And yet we exist.
Both as separate.
And together we find the answer acceptable.
I concede. You have won the challenge.
Yay!
The curse has been lifted. There will be no further trouble.
Are you going to find someone else to curse for your daughter?
No, he will not be. From now on, I'm making my own choice.
I hope it involves me.
I'm not getting married yet.
No, me either. But as long as you can be in my life, I am happy.
I can do that.
Can you be in my life?
Any more curses I need to worry about?
I've been known to turn into a carrot on Thursday.
I thought it was a parrot.
That's on second Saturdays.
Ferret. I said ferret.
I can live with a carrot, just no salads on Thursdays.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you all. And that's the only time I'm ever saying it.
Dokebi.
What?
I love you.
I love you too.
No, not happening.
Let's go home.
Let's go home.
Hope you don't mind a gate goblin.
And a bridge troll?
We have extra beds.
Only if you have silk sheets.
Dokebi, I love you.
Fine, I love you too.
Run along now, don't be glum. Get you gone now, have some fun. Don't be long for the end is nigh. Don't let moments pass along and waste before.
Thank you.
We did nothing but carry what we heard.
And I listened. The secret is on the wind.
Come, 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 come along now. Run away from the humdrum. We'll go to a place that is safe from greed, anger, and boredom. We'll dance and sing till sundown and feast with abandon. We'll sleep when the morning comes and we'll rise by the sound of the bird song. We'll be here when the world slows down and the sunbeams fade away. Keeping time by a pendulum as the fabric starts to fray. There's no such thing as time to kill nor time to throw away. So once for the bright sky, twice for the pigsty, thrice for another day. Come, 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 come along now. Run away from the